Welcome to this Do Good Work Enterprises explainer video, presented by Dr. Terrell Strayhorn. Today, we're talking about trauma, what it is, what it isn't, why it matters, and how adults can begin to cope, heal, and move forward in healthy ways. Let's make a complicated topic clear, practical, and useful. Trauma is more than something painful or difficult that happened to you. It's the emotional, psychological, and sometimes physical response that can remain when an experience overwhelms your ability to cope. In other words, trauma isn't only about the event, it's also about what the experience leaves behind. Trauma can live beneath the surface, in emotions, memories, thoughts, and even the body. Healing begins when we notice what's happening inside us and ask, am I responding only to this moment, or is something from my past being awakened? That isn't weakness, that's self-awareness, and self-awareness is where healing begins. Trauma often begins with overwhelm, when an experience feels too intense, too sudden, or too difficult for us to process in the moment. It's not just that something bad happened, it's that our ability to cope was exceeded. That's why the same event can affect two people very differently. Trauma flows from overwhelm, not simply from difficulty. The same event can affect people very differently. Impact depends on who we are, what we've lived through before, the support and resources available to us, and how we interpret and respond to what happened. Trauma isn't determined by the event alone. It's shaped by the experience of the person living through it. Every hurt is not trauma. Disappointment, conflict, grief, and discomfort can be painful without overwhelming our ability to cope. Trauma is different because the experience may be encoded more deeply in memory, emotion, and the body. Naming that difference matters. We shouldn't minimize trauma, but we also shouldn't label every painful experience as traumatic. Not every hard moment is trauma. Discomfort can come from disagreement, growth, or grief. Trauma involves overwhelm and a lasting, unprocessed response. Over-labeling can minimize real trauma. Undernaming can create shame. The balance is to name experiences accurately, honor their impact, and take responsibility for healing. Naming trauma matters because language gives us a way to understand what we're carrying. When we can name an experience accurately, we can begin to separate what happened from who we are. Naming can reduce shame, clarify patterns, and open the door to support, healthier choices, and healing. An overwhelming experience can go one of two ways. Processed, it supports integration and growth. Unprocessed, it can become a stored trauma response. Then comes the key question. What do you do next? Strength is not pretending it didn't hurt. Awareness plus responsibility creates a healing path. Avoidance repeats the pattern. Self-awareness is where healthier success begins. One powerful way to manage trauma in adulthood is to notice your triggers before they take over. Pay attention to what your body, thoughts, and emotions are telling you. Then pause. Breathe slowly. Create a little space between the trigger and your response. That pause can help calm your nervous system, slow your heart rate, reset your energy, and give you more choice about what happens next. Healing also means learning healthier ways to respond. Journal what you're feeling. Name emotions accurately. Challenge unhelpful thoughts. Practice grounding. And reconnect with routines that give life structure and meaning. You don't have to carry everything alone. Talk to safe, strong people. Your village, trusted friends, mentors, family, and supports. Coping well also means rebuilding daily habits that support stability. Create predictable routines. Limit unhealthy coping, like isolation or overworking. And make time for activities that restore focus, joy, and confidence. Healing is not only mental, it's physical too. Support your nervous system in simple, consistent ways. Breathe, move your body, exercise, and rest. Healing may require changing who gets access to you. Set boundaries. Proximity doesn't mean access. People can be close to you without having unrestricted access to your time, energy, or emotions. Seek therapy, in person or online, when you need support. And remember, sometimes you can't heal in the same place where you were hurt. Choose what helps you heal. Trauma is more than pain. It's what can remain when an experience overwhelms our ability to cope. Healing begins with awareness, accurate naming, healthy support, intentional choices, and sometimes professional help. Your past may explain part of your story, but it doesn't have to write the ending. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more great content. And remember, do good work.